Hey, this is Alain and you are listening to Cloud Hero. I am diving into AWS cloud security, learning as I go and bringing you along for the ride with real examples and simple takeaways. This is episode 7 and today we are getting into monitoring and detection in cloud security. As I was going through my study material, I realized this part is huge because it is not enough to just build defenses. You've also got to keep an eye on what's happening. So let's jump in. Let's break it down. What does monitoring and detection really mean? Imagine your house. You lock your doors, maybe even add a fence. That's your prevention, right? But if you don't have cameras, an alarm, or even a nosy neighbor who notices strange activity, you will never know if someone was trying to break in. That is exactly what monitoring and detection does in AWS. It gives you eyes and ears in your cloud environment. AWS gives us 3 key tools for monitoring and detection: CloudWatch, CloudTrail, and GuardDuty. Amazon CloudWatch. Think of this as your monitoring dashboard. It tracks your metrics, sets alarms, and lets you know when something looks off, right? Like a server suddenly spiking in traffic, for example. When I was reading about this, the way it clicked for me was to think of CloudWatch as a fitness tracker. You know, your smartwatch is almost always tracking your heart rate, right? Tracking your steps, maybe even your sleep. Well, CloudWatch does the same thing but for your applications. It keeps an eye on things like CPU usage, performance, and logs so you know when something is off. Next up is CloudTrail. If CloudWatch is your fitness tracker, then CloudTrail is more like a security camera. It records everything happening in your AWS account, who logged in, what they clicked on, and when they did it. So if something suspicious pops up, you can rewind the footage and see exactly what went down. And then there's GuardDuty, your 24/7 security guard. It uses learning machine to spot unusual stuff like logins from strange places or attempts to steal data. Think of this one as your home security system. It is not just watching, it is analyzing patterns and looking for intruders. If someone tries to sneak into your house, the alarm goes off. The real power shows up when you connect all those 3 tools together. Picture this for a second. CloudTrail is logging everything. Those logs feed into GuardDuty, and then GuardDuty triggers an alarm into CloudWatch, and then boom, now you've got a system that is not just collecting data, it is actually looking out for you. That wraps up episode 7. So the big lesson here is that monitoring and detection is about visibility. Without this, you are basically blind in the cloud. But with these AWS services, you can see what's going on, spot trouble earlier, and take action before it becomes a big problem. This is Cloud Hero with Alain. Thanks for listening as I share what I'm learning on my AWS cloud security journey. In the next episode, we are diving into network security, how AWS keeps your data safe as you move through the cloud, and what steps you can take to lock down your own network. Until then, stay cloud smart, stay tuned.